This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. I know probably it seems like I'm just making videos for the sake of it, but sometimes I do make a video that someone has asked for, so this is one of those. The Trial of Tears live from Austin intro. I wanted to just kind of break down what's going on here in a way that hopefully you can follow and play it, so it's no longer a mystery. So first of all, we're going to be thinking in B minor for this. So that would be kind of the context that I would be thinking about this, or, you know, D major, but we're thinking in that sort of way. So first of all, I guess one thing to say is this seems to be in this sort of weird free time sort of realm where the drummer is sort of tapping 16th notes for the whole thing, but Eric isn't really keeping any strict sort of bars in mind. It seems like he's sort of, it appears to me, improvising and kind of playing wherever he wants to. There doesn't seem to be defined kind of bar lines or anything. There's a Levi Clay transcription of this where he's kind of gone through and followed the time properly and sort of allocated time, but to me it seems to me like it's a little bit trying to force something which doesn't necessarily appear to be the case when I'm watching the video. It seems like they're just sort of keeping the time relatively free and not necessarily thinking about measures. So our first kind of concept the chord underneath this is kind of this. So we're going to kind of play with our 17th fret on the A and E string, and then we want a bar on the 16th fret on the D and G, and then the 17th again at the top here. So the chord, and it's really difficult. It's something that I'm still struggling with. You know, this is what we want to try and get the sound of. I can do it down here quite easily. So it's that thing there. So down here it would be 5th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. But up here, on this guitar in particular, I seem to be having some trouble with it. So what we're going to do is, this is called a harp harmonic. So you pick 12 frets above where your fretted note is. So we would get this sound. And if we didn't do the harp harmonic, we just get that sound. So it's sounding an octave above. And the way that I do this, if you can see there, is that I have to pick behind where the finger is. And you have to sort of get an instinct for where the fretboard would be if you imagined it carrying on. So practice that as a concept, I guess. So starting at the 16th fret, and the pattern for this part is to go harp, and then we pick the E string. So the gap between these things is going to be skip the 1 string. So we're going to go, and then we do another harp harmonic, just like that. So that's the pattern we're going to keep. Harp, skip a string, non-harp, harp, skip a string, non-harp, and then if you can get these notes to ring out, you're in a better state than me. So you get like that. So that's right. And then you want also this 17, 16. So you get all together. There, we got it. So you get that one time and then again. And then you just pick the 17th fret at the end of the second repeat. And now it's gone. Like that. Anyway, so don't keep your hand in that position for too long because it can get a little bit RSI-y. Right, something like that. So that's our very first bit. Then the next part he plays goes like this. And what we're going to do is the 12th fret, we're going to play like a, what's that, an artificial harmonic. So we get like the 12th fret where you're just resting above the string. So instead of fretting the note, we're going to go like that. So like if you were tuning, just here on the 12th fret on the A string, and that's picking up, so happening just before this note. Okay, and then we're going to get the 9th fret, the 7th fret with that D string, B string, and then we move down to the 5th fret, 3rd fret, and then the 7th and 5th, and then the 2nd, and open. So you get, and you can let that ring out if you want, or, so I'm not sure whether should ring out the whole time or probably that one. And then we get another really cool harmonic. So this is going to be what I want you to grab this side. So the 5th fret on the E and A string we're going to grab with our thumb. Then on the 4th fret and 6th fret we're going to use these two fingers. And then the 5th fret and 5th fret here with our other two fingers. And what's happening on the right hand is we're going to first of all, I think, we're going to hit those two with the these two fingers. Okay, so you get like a roll, and then we start our harmonic part. So you get, and the gap between the strings here that we're going for will be, once we're doing the harp part, we're going to go skip 2 strings. So you get 15th fret and then normal note on the 6th fret here. So you get, so that's the harped harmonic part. So skip, up, skip, 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 and again we're just picking an octave above here. But what we're putting on the front of that is this, the 2 natural notes as well. A really nice sound. I love that. It's just so special, isn't it? So again, roll, A and D string, pick, G string, pick, B string, pick, E string, pick. Crazy good sound. And then we get more spread triad goodness. So we're going to start on the 12th fret, sorry, 10th fret on the A string, 12th fret, 12th fret. So you're going to get this A, D, B, as in the strings, and that is a G spread triad, G major. Move up to an A spread triad, so you get, and then we move to like an A suspended fourth triad, so like 12th fret, 14th fret, 15th, like that. And then from there we move down to the 9th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, so like a D triad in first inversion. And I think then we move to like the 9 and 7, so just like a B dyad, so you get, I think that's what's happening there. Then we get another really cool technique. So this is kind of what Eric calls his Koto technique. So what we get to start with is an add 9 kind of triad. So we get like 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, so G add 9. So he sort of anticipates like that. So you kind of play that like a piano player, sort of boom, bam. And then we're going to tap on the 11th fret. And that's how you get the Koto sound. You sound, after you pull off, you bend with this, like that. So you pull off with the middle finger, like that. And as you pull off, you're bending. Okay, so you get, and then what he follows that up with is the 12th fret natural harmonic. So you get, and he might play that with the thumb, I'm not sure. Something like that, or, and then he falls to this really beautiful chord, which is like this. The 5th fret, 7th fret, the 6th fret with the ring finger on the G string, and then, which is like an A with a suspended 4th or added 11, right? A. So that little passage again, you go something like this. Koto pull off. Something like that. Just really, just beautiful. Again, Eric Johnson stuff. And then we move from our kind of A dyad, so the 7th fret, 5th fret, up to the B dyad, like that. Then to our G spread triad, to this one. So we get this G1, you get, and that's like an inversion of an A spread triad, so you get something like that, right? So in the 9th fret, 10th fret. And then from there we go to a B minor triad, but in first inversion, so the 10th fret, 9th fret, 11th fret. And then we move all the way down to this beautiful kind of G add 9. So 3rd fret, open, 2nd fret for that 9. So you get, for the end, and then we get one more little harped harmonic thing just for good measure. And the shape here, we're going to be 5th fret, 5th fret. It's the same as the starting one. This one up here, just down an octave, like this. And we're going to go 5th fret here, then jump from the E to the G, A to the B, D to the E, and we finish on the fourth fret on the G string. So a few really nice bits there. And that. And this one at the start, right, as well. But yeah, that's how you could play that if you're interested in those little bits. I'll put the tab up on Patreon if you want. There's also, as I say, Levi Clay's done a really good transcription of it, which you could probably pay for if you want a really good, thorough look at it. But that's how I would play those bits there. As I say, for these things, these are things that I'm still very much working on. Kind of Lenny Breau, Chet Atkins style harmonics and picking stuff. I did another video on it, but yeah, you're looking to kind of play one octave above where the fretted note is and spread the strings apart so that you playing your harped harmonic, and then getting the kind of juxtaposition of the non-harp against it. Really beautiful sound. Hopefully that was an interesting lesson for at least one person who requested it. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers for now. I do really appreciate you watching these videos, so thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you later, and again, if you've got requests for videos, do feel free to leave them in the comments. I do try to get to these when I can.